I want to discuss, I think that's more, I would love to do that if y'all don't mind. If we can have an open, that's what we do here, we have open and honest dialogue. And if I can't answer it, I have my fellow teachers who are here that can absolutely answer anything that you need. So does anybody have a question as it relates to what I talked about today? Anyone have any questions? Yes.
So how do you, besides the bowls, how do you increase your frequency, like throughout the day, if you feel like sometimes you get low, you know, or something that happened, or you get a text message, you know, whatever it is that makes you lower in frequency, how do you boost that immediately?
What I do is, and I'm gonna take this off. What I do is the breathing. Okay. I remember to breathe. If you will put notes on your phone, reminders on my computer, they will pop up. Take 3 deep breaths. And breathing is so essential to us because a lot of us forget to breathe. I know that I have gone to the hospital because I have forgot to breathe. And it wasn't for breathing, it's because my breathing affected other parts of my body. So you have to give oxygen to your body. You have to give oxygen to your brain. What happens is when you get that text message, when someone cuts you off, when someone gets on your nerves, you hold your breath. Tense. You get tense, you get upset. And so you react out of that. And think about what happens when you hold your breath. You get lightheaded, right? You can't think straight.
The blood flow.
Right. You're restricting your blood flow. And what is affected? Your heart. It's not pumping the way that it should. So one way to keep your frequency in check is to remember where you are, where you started out with. Try to start as, but you need to be honest with yourself too. Every day ain't gonna be like, namaste. Yesterday I did not have a good day. I had a good day, but I just wasn't feeling well for 2 days. And I went to the hospital twice. I wasn't breathing. Who's gonna teach the teacher, right? But it's so funny, as a test came back, everything's good, Miss Shaw. I'm like, I just got this bill for nothing. Let me go home and play these balls. So it's like we get caught up in life. I know when my frequency is down, I won't take a client. I will shut myself up when it's no fair to try to teach or help and heal when my own frequency is low. And that's life. So remembering to breathe, essential oils will always boost you. They have beautiful blends that's out. And I don't endorse anyone unless you hit me in the DMs. Shameless plug. So I don't endorse just any one essential blend, but I will say essential blend that are not synthetic and that are truly organic will keep you in check. The foods you eat will keep you in check. Try to eat as close to plant-based as possible. When that is not possible, try to eat organic meats. But let me talk about that really quick because I'm not a vegan Nazi. What I will say is we forget to honor everything. You're supposed to honor the meat. You're supposed to honor the animal that sacrificed its life to nourish you. You think you pray, you just pray, thank you Jesus for this. No, you thank the Creator that made the animal. I thank you, whatever, is this a chicken or if it's a cow, I thank you for blessing me in my body. I honor you for laying down your life to sustain me. And then you bless the hands that slaughtered the animal. Do we even think about the person who had to slaughter the animal? Do you know how that could feel? Yeah, that's a lot of weight to carry. Death, right? And that's why people get outraged when they see these videos, right? And they're like, child, I'm a vegan. Did you see that on Facebook? You see what they did to them pigs? And they do that because those people, imagine you being in a slaughterhouse. Imagine where their energy level must be. So you honor them and you bless them. Then you have to bless the people who are packaging the meat. Then you gotta bless the people who put the meat out for you to buy. Do you see all these steps that we forget every day? Because That's called eating mindfully. And in Buddhism, we are to eat mindfully. So it takes us a minute to dive in. It might not take me a minute, but it takes us, when I am being obedient, it takes me a minute to eat because I have to bless all these people. I'm like, I'm just hungry. Bless, okay. But you see what it says? So it's like, it's a gratitude. So it takes a lot. So when you come from that air of gratitude, and when you realize that when a person lashes out on you, it ain't personal. They're dealing with whatever shenanigans they got going on. And if you really take a moment to think about where they're coming from, honor them and send them blessings and compassion. So in the morning when people are crazy with their driving, it feels like we on the, right? I don't freak out. I done got flipped off. Me and my daughter, we get flipped off. I guess I'm driving like granny. But then I'm like, imagine their energy level. Ugh, it's murky. Bless you, right? So hopefully that answered. Anybody else got anything different? Music, beautiful music. Not Cardi B. Love you, Cardi. Yeah, jazz. Something light and beautiful. I listen to a lot of Hindu music, a lot of Sikhism, because all they do is sing and honor God, the Creator. My poor daughter, I know she's like, okay. But it's very important that you listen to divine light music, because again, that music is going into where your energy level, it affects you.
That's true. My mother, when I was younger, she used to tell me, it's one of those hear me now, listen to me later things, but she would say, you know, that rap music beats up on your soul, was made to soothe your soul, so listen to things that's going to soothe you.
I love it. Does everybody hear her? Okay, good.
I just got that at 30. I just got that. I just changed my music at 30 years old.
Do you hear me, daughter?
That's so true with the music, because I know, like, if I get in an argument, happened not too long ago. Usually I will put on like heavy metal or Guns N' Roses. And it just feeds it. Yeah. And then I'm like,
Next time that happens in the house, put my MP3 on. I love myself.
And then the other day, for some reason, I put on Enya because I was stretching and stuff, and it just made such a difference. And I came down from that anger level. So
music is a frequency.
Music is a frequency.
Yeah, it does make a big difference.
And does anybody remember what I said music was? The frequency? Everybody's gonna look down.
I heard so many frequencies.
500 and something.
528.
520. Thank you, Mama. Y'all, let's pass the wheels, Mama. She on it. What y'all doing? That's 528. Yes. Yeah. So I'm wondering what is some of the rap music on. And I'm a dirty South girl. I love trap music. Don't judge me, okay? I'm still working on it, but I know for a fact. He said 440. The track.
Most of our music is at 440.
440, yes.
Which is not even resonant with.
That ain't even good.
With it, yeah.
No. Anybody else have any questions?
Just alignment of your chakras. How do you know if it's off, and how do you align it? You know,
well,
because you went through several chakras there. But,
right. Well, I'm missing 2. So I'm missing the sacral on purpose. And I'm missing the third eye. I don't need y'all up in here body rolling. No, just kidding. But to answer her question, how do you align your chakras? Is that the question?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a Reiki master, Mama. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I'm not kidding.
But if your third eye, if your third eye is closed, you might not know
yeah,
it's
that's
closed,
true.
and you need to have it open. So
well, a lot of people, yes. I was told some years ago that I was going to hell for naming my daughter Trinity. Wow. That's how close the third eye was, okay, for a certain person. So, but to align your chakras is not hard. First of all, you have to be in tune with your body to do it yourself, else you should go and see someone that you trust. Again, someone with light energy. If you're of light, because you may not be of light. You might be on the dark side. Well, then find you a warlock over there that's on the dark side. No shade. But you have to be able to see. Let me just say this really fast. As you can see, spirituality is in vogue now. It's cool. If you didn't know that, it is. Yeah. And everybody's a spiritual guru. And that is very, very dangerous, because when you open your crown chakra, you are opening yourself up to a whole bunch of energy and spirits. And those spirits may not mean you good. So you have to be very careful who you deal with, who you allow and touch and share Reiki energy with. So the root chakra is red. Wear red. Eat root vegetables, beets, squash, earthy vegetables. Eat a lot of that. And when you're dealing with your root chakra, that's dealing with stability. People who feel like they're not stable in life, who are have a shortage of money, that they're always complaining. Anybody got friends always complaining they poor and they ain't got nothing. They're imbalanced greatly by their root chakra. So anytime you feel unbalanced, and like, I know for myself right now, I'm craving walking on earth, and that's probably why I've been to the hospital. There's really nothing wrong with me. Even my mother, she said, you haven't been hiking, and it shows. And I'm like, okay, because that's where I get balanced. That's where I get balanced, aligned, and rooted with earth. So that's how you go outside. Right now it's cold, but it's really good if you go outside. Sometimes I meditate outside on my patio. You need to feel the earth with your feet or your hands. Gardening, that's how you align your root chakra. Your second chakra. Trinity, cover your ears. The root chakra is orange. Wear orange. Drink orange juice. Eat oranges. Orange vegetables. That's when we're not really, I'm trying to just say it. Trinity just said, ew. That's when we're not getting aligned loving. You might be getting some loving, but it is not aligned. Right? All loving ain't good loving. Because if you get loving from someone who don't understand this, I can guarantee you getting some of that old blocked up. You see my face? Some of that stinking, not good loving. You don't need none of that. But if that's what you want, and you want to spend all your time detoxing, that's on you. But you have to be very careful who you allow in your space, in your temple, okay? Because everyone's energy isn't aligned with yours. So you should make sure you're making love with an individual who has good vibrational energy. And their energy level is operating on the heart chakra. That's why when you make love with or have sex with individuals, and you're like, well, why isn't he or she calling me back? She don't love you. That means they weren't operating with you from here. They are operating from here. Right? Just plainly here. So this all has to be aligned. So good loving, and you can also love on yourself. Ain't nobody better than you, baby. You know where your energy at, okay? Let's go. So do that, and if you have a problem with that, you need to see me. We need to have a conversation. But absolutely, so that is, I know what I do, belly dancing. You're never too old to belly dance. You have to do that. Why are you covering your face, Mom?
See the belly dance.
Yes! I like you. So when I'm feeling unaligned and unbalanced in that area, my poor daughter, I'm like, she's my little ride or die over there. She knows I put that music on and we're going to town because I want her to know how to align that. You have to align. And men, I don't know where you think that you don't belly dance. Men work too. You have to get up and get free. Ain't talking about, no. What you're not gonna do is this right here. But if that's how you belly dance, you go, yeah. No, but you also need, but if everything you do needs to come with intention. So if your intent, you say, you put your music on and your intent is for you to let go and be free. And you're moving your hips, see, everything has a purpose. You have to move your hips. You have to move your hips. You have to loosen that area up. So if y'all ain't moving them hips, we got a problem. Especially my women, you gotta move your hips. Coming up with your solar, if you don't have joy, then you're not practicing gratitude. Because the mere fact that you woke up this morning should bring you joy. Some people did not get that luxury. If you're complaining about the place you live, some people don't have a place to live. Some people don't have beds. If you're think about it. Right here in America, some people don't have clean running water. And you're taking baths and showers in them. Some people are waking up with rashes all over their bodies because the government refuses to do what they need to do for them to have clean running water. You have food, it may not be what you want, but you're able to nourish your body. Some people don't have that, and they still have joy. Find joy in where you are and what you have right now. And then I like to buy myself sunflowers because the yellow, it brightens me up. Good music, cheer. Whatever brings you cheer and joy, do that. Anybody have any advice for for people to raise their solar plexus chakra? Nate, please. He's lying, y'all.
I think you covered a lot.
Okay, yellow. So yellow is really good. Green. Now, I gotta be honest. When you move up, it gets a little bit more complex. If you have problems related to the heart and above, you might want to seek somebody who's certified or someone who knows how to help you. You're not meant to do things alone. You're not meant to do things alone. I know solitude feels good, but it gets addicting and you have to break out of that. And that's why we're in here and I call this my Sangha. In Buddhism, we don't say church, we say our Sangha. Sangha. People coming as one, sharing energy. And this is what this is for me. I am a hermit. I don't like to go out of my house. Okay, I got everything I need. Food, love, dog. My bedroom looked like a little temple. Like, why do I need to leave? But I recognize I need to share energy. This sets the week for me. This feels good. I get hugs. I get somebody kiss me on the cheek. Who's that? Y'all ain't no good. Pitiful. I like kisses on the cheek. So that kind of thing. So your heart chakra, green. Isn't it amazing that the heart chakra is green? And that's supposed to be green with envy? And that's a negative? We've taken that back. The Anahata is green. So eat a lot of green leafy vegetables. Wear green. Love money. Money is good. It's just energy. So reframe your thinking around that. If you have a hard time attracting money, it's because you have blockage. Because money is just paper, but it's the energy exchange in between that paper. So forgiveness, you must practice forgiveness. If you're holding on to stuff from God knows when, you need to let that person go and yourself to get lighter. And then the forgiveness, we talk about this we talk about this all the time. Forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. Excuse me. We have to talk about forgiveness because we are not forgiving stuff that happened to us in our freaking childhood. You're 30 and 40, 20, 30, 40 and more, and you're still holding on to stuff from then. That person may have been dead. They're probably dead and gone to the afterworld, and you still holding on to some memories. You gotta work on that. And I have a green light of forgiveness meditation that I kind of created for my clients, and it has miraculously helped people. And if you want to learn how to do that, please please let me know, because we can do that. Let's see what else for green, for the heart. And just having and loving. A lot of us say we're mean. How many people love to say, I'm mean? Y'all lying. I know Dee. But she's not.
I use a different word.
Oh, I already know. But you're not. You're just as cheery as the color of the shirt you have on. And when I come here, I look forward to your smile. So you can just throw that little badge to the back of your closet, baby, because it really don't work, okay? So just start having love towards people and things. Start small, because some of y'all really are mean. Start small with some puppies or something. But volunteer. That's you can do, because the thing is, we're not here for ourselves. We're here for others. We're here to uplift humanity. You're not here for yourself. Sorry to bust your bubble. You're not here to just get everything for you. You're really here to leave it better for the little people like that behind you. Okay? Throat, chakra, wear light blue. This chakra, really quick as we run out of time. A couple of years ago, I was preparing to do a TED Talk. And I was so, y'all, I'm about to bare my soul on this stage in front of strangers and tell my business. Honey, my throat locked up like I had laryngitis right before and I was like, oh my God. And I'm like, it's because I'm about to tell my business. And it was just, I was so frightened to tell my truth that my throat betrayed me. But did it? Right, I had that energy. I focused all negative energy there. And so it just locked up and closed up until I released, went to my own Reiki master teacher, who was like, girl, you need to get it together, right? And she helped me clear that area, and I was able to do my TED Talk. When you withhold the truth, you're hurting yourself. And so if you get anybody get a lot of sore throats, stop being so doggone mean. I'm just kidding. No, if you get a lot of sore throats and stuff, you're holding back probably. You're not telling your truth. You're not speaking up where you need to speak up. So if you have a lot of throat issues, okay, but speak to heal and to love. If you're not speaking to love and to heal, keep it to yourself, because you're not helping humanity.
Where would the lungs fall in with the heart?
In between, right? Just all of this affect the lungs. Okay. The throat, the communication, and your heart.
Okay, so throat and heart
incorporate
the lungs.
Yeah. Any more questions so far before I wrap up these others? Oh, I'm getting to that one. Dee?
So as I open, memories and trauma come.
Yeah.
When will I know it's okay?
It's okay. It is okay. Look where you're like right now. See, it's coming up. Do you see how you suppress that? That's why you have sore throats. You know that feeling when you stop your cry? Don't your throat start hurting? Mm-hmm. You got, ooh. That's because right now, just release that. Stop holding back. We're holding space for you. Just release that and allow your truth to come out, and don't worry about who it hurts. Because right now it's hurting you more than anybody else. But you need to get this out. No poem, no story, nothing is going to help the way you actually speaking it. Because when you speak it, you release it. Release it and let the divine take it. I think you should go see a Reiki practitioner, because what they can do is take that energy out and refilter it and put good energy back in. So you can see me. If you don't want to see me, I got somebody for you on your side of town. but you definitely need to get some healing on your throat chakra. And somebody else had a question? No?
It's kind of random, but what about allergies?
Oh.
Issues?
Let me just go and get up there. Yes, you have one, Nate.
Just a comment real quick.
Yes, please.
One thing that kept resonating was it started with the heart chakra, but it's really on vulnerability, being vulnerable and open, because because of our past, because of our experience and stuff, we create these walls and blockages, and so therefore, how can we get aligned? We have these walls blocking in the energy and alignment, but to be open and vulnerable, which is the hardest things that humans can be, because we like to protect ourselves, but you have to be open and vulnerable in order to even get in sync and align with it. That means that you're accepting all things as is, as it comes, as it has been.
That's my spiritual twin, y'all. The masculine divine. Yeah, love that. But that's it, right? Being vulnerable, but being okay being vulnerable. Because who wants to be vulnerable? Then you're seen as weak. But you're weak when you're not able to be yourself. Because it weakens your immune system, it weakens your body, and that's when you get sick. So screw being weak, let it out. Ask my daughter, she'll help you. She just let it all out. I'm like, ooh, child, you got an overactive throat chakra. But y'all laughing, there are some overactive that needs to be aligned. An overactive throat chakra is a gossiper. The people that talk too much, so you're like, oh, don't call her, don't call her, don't call her. And you can't get a word in edgewise. They have an overactive chakra, and usually what happens is they weren't able to talk when they were a child. Someone suppressed their communication. No, but so usually people that were suppressed, it can go either one, two ways. They will stop talking altogether, and they'll be shy and they can't speak up for themselves. Or they talk too much, and you're just like, oh my God, just stick up in it. But that's an overactive. And then when you get to your third eye here, right here, in between, when you get really good at meditation, you can see colors, and you can actually see out of this eye here. But there is a third eye here without seeing with your human eyes. And that is your ability to see other people's point of view. That's also being in touch with your
intuition.
Yes. Yeah. Trust your gut. That whole thing, trust your gut. When you ignore it, that's closed. Right. That's light, like what I'm wearing right now, angel light purple, amethyst, spirituality. What else, Nate? I'm drawing a blank. Third eye.
No, I mean that's
it. And then your problems with I used to have ear, nose, and throat problems so bad that I was like begging my doctor to take some. I was like, just take adenoids, and whatever I got up in there, just get it out. I can't take it. The tonsils, just anything. I just horrible backed up. It was like I would be bedridden every year for at least 2 weeks because of my sinuses. That was because I was ignoring my calling of what y'all are looking at right now. I refused because I was afraid to step into my light. Because I come from a religious background, and I was told, you're going to hell. Why, Lord? Why?
Were you eating meat at the time? Were you eating meat at the
Yes.
time? Yeah.
I was blocked. I was doing, but I was consciously doing it because I knew, because I do have gifts, and I refused to step into those gifts. And plus, I did not, certain people in my family didn't tell me about my gifts, because some of us have extraordinary psychic abilities in our families. I implore you to look and research your bloodline and see where you come from. Crown chakra, when you don't have a system of prayer, whatever you say you are, However you get through your day, you should be disciplined in that. Source will guide you. You all are just spirits in this human form, in this human body. However, you're not listening. You don't need me or anyone else to tell you. You may need guidance, and that's okay, because I do sometimes. But you need to start learning to trust yourself. So when I come here on Sundays, I'm going to teach you stuff to help you trust yourself and to get aligned. We're going to get in depth on that, if that's okay with you. I love you so much. And I honor you. And I thank you for allowing me to share space with you. And I know that I'm a little different. But you accept me. And I accept your love. And I'm grateful. Satnam. So if you don't have any more questions, anybody? Okay, she's been holding it for a minute.
I got to record it so I can remember it.
Okay.
But when you did this part where you hold right here and you said something in another language and then you said something, three different things. What was that?
I told you I was channeling, I don't know.
Oh, unbeaten. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
And then I said it in another language, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Channeling. Sorry. Yeah, you better record because I ain't gonna remember half the stuff I said.
Unbeaten, undefeated.
Oh no, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unhurt, unstuck, unbeaten. Remind that. Just say that to yourself.
So yesterday I met someone and she said when she sees me and my husband, she sees purple lights in me and green in my husband, and didn't know what that.
He was probably saying, I ain't jealous. No, I'm just kidding. What does that mean? Your aura?
Yeah.
So you have I'm not gonna answer that. You answer it. What does purple mean? Because look where you are compared to everybody else. No, seriously, where are you sitting?
Purple. All purple.
But where are you sitting? Right in front of me. And you've been literally mirroring everything I say, you've been saying it. You're a spiritual being, you're just not stepping into your power. You're being disobedient. You don't cram me up in here channeling today. And your husband, they saw that, he's just in love with you, probably. Just so much love.
He's just in love with her.
Yeah, it's just like, I'll probably tell y'all to get a room.
Yes.
His love language is
And that
affection.
relationship is spiritually aligned.
Ah, did you hear that, teacher? This is the
Your
answer.
relationship with your husband
It's spiritually
is
aligned.
spiritually aligned. So that's why that purple aura is there.
Oh, beautiful.
Whoever saw that, that's what they're seeing.
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, do you got a brother or something?
Right. She'll be taking it.
That's my time. Thank you.